Hi everybody, it's Casey Williams. I have long been a fan of the Mini. In fact, my family and I had a Countryman 10 years ago. We liked it a lot. It drove great, drove like a little BMW, had 4 doors, had enough space to get 4 people in it comfortably, a little tight on luggage space, and ours had the little 4-cylinder engine with a stick shift, so it didn't have a lot of power. Well, the vehicle we have today fixes a lot of that and makes it a whole lot better too. And it has a one little hidden surprise right here in the front fender. Got a plug. So you're looking at the 2021 Mini Countryman plug-in. Let's go have a look at it. Well, at over 13 feet long, the Mini Countryman is no longer so mini. It's really grown into a nice compact crossover, but I really like it, and it keeps all the design cues that most of the people really like about it. It really starts with the front, its pugnacious styling with the big headlamps, and the trademark grille. Like it a lot. This one has the piano black package, so you get the black trim on the grille, you get it black around the headlamps, you get black wheels, 18-inch alloy wheels on the sides, a lot of other black trim. You get the mirrors too, black roof. Again, we've shown you the plug already. We'll come back, we'll talk about that in just a minute. But I like the rest of the styling too. I like the lower graphics on the side of the vehicle. Looks really tough, kind of looks metal, but it's not. Of course, the floating roof, just trademark Mini. Come around the back. You look real close, you can see the Union Jack here in the tail lamps. I think that's really cool. The black logos back here too. And the power hatch. And inside, I can notice there's a little more luggage space than our old Countryman from 10 years ago, but not a lot. It's going to be very comfortable for 2 people and all your luggage. 4 is going to be a little bit tight. But the back seats do fold down. They're 40-40, 20 split, so you can kind of split that up however you want to, get the skis through, luggage in, whatever you want to do. So ideally, you'd be at home and you have your charger installed. Of course, we're out here and we don't have a charger. I just want to show you how easy it is really to plug the vehicle in. One button, opens up, snaps right into place. Very easy. So it takes about 2.5 hours to fully charge the batteries. After you've done that, you get 17 miles all electric range before the gas engine fires up. There's also mode selectors, so you can choose as a driver if you want to save that battery power. If you're on the highway and you're really hitting it hard and you just be burning up the battery anyway, you can press save for that. You can let it automatically kind of choose between the electric and the gas modes. It's really a full hybrid. Or you can choose to just put it in full EV mode if you're going to be in the city, and it makes sense to do that. But really easy to charge the car and very easy to use. Well, the interior is exactly what you'd expect for a high-tech plug-in Mini Countryman. You get all the British charm. I really like these seats. It's a new color, this Chesterfield indigo blue color. The diamond stitching, again, just very British, just looks almost Bentley-ish. Nice thick bolsters. I like extendable lower cushions, so taller passengers and drivers can get very comfortable in it. I also like how the blue extends to the dashboard. Again, just gives it a little different charm. You don't see a lot of cars unless you're talking about Mercedes, BMWs, Bentleys and high-end vehicles, where you can get colors other than black and gray inside. So I like the blue. They also have kind of a saddle brown leather color that you can get now. I like all that. The ambient lighting is really cool. I got in the car this morning, turned it on, it was dark outside. There's lighting that runs, in the doors, across the dash. But this is almost kind of Rolls-Royce-ish, where there's just some lighting that just kind of comes and filters in from behind this panel here. Just looks really beautiful and classy when you go down the road. The touchscreen, in the old Minis used to be the speedometer here. Now this is where your touchscreen is for your infotainment system. This has navigation, it's Apple CarPlay to connect easily, of course Bluetooth. This all works really well. BMW over a number of generations has made this system a lot easier. It does have the iDrive, so again, you can touch and swipe, or you can use the controller down here for it as well and control it. I think a lot of people probably just. And this has a Harman Kardon audio system, and that was really one of the features we always liked in our Mini Countryman we had years ago. And it just sounds great, and it's no different with this one. It just fills the cabin with sound. It'll just absolutely thump you silly if you turn on the bass hard, but you can put in some nice classical music, and it just absolutely fills the cabin. It's just beautiful. I like that a lot. It's got the twin panel sunroof. A lot of light comes in. So looking back at the dashboard again, dual zone automatic climate control. Then down below that, you get the heated seat buttons here. The toggles, which is kind of a Mini trademark as well. So you've got a toggle switch here. We talked about outside for controlling the electrical system, whether you want an automatic or hold the battery for later use. You do that here. Stop start for the engine. That's your starter. And then we've got a drive mode selector too. So you've got a sport mode, make the throttle a little more sensitive, or you can press more the eco-friendly mode and save some fuel. But the rest of the cabin I like a lot. The Minis are about driving, and it's just a comfortable driver's car. I like the nice thick leather wrapped steering wheel. This has the digital cockpit, so it's a flat screen for the gauges. All looks really nice. There's a cooler gauge over here. It shows you whether you're charging the batteries or using power. Gas gauge, of course, looks really good. But I just really like everything they've done on the interior. And it's just a little bit larger, so you can get a couple more passengers in the rear seat. Just have a little more leg room, a little more space, a little more shoulder room. And I think that's nice too. So let's talk about safety. It's got the forward collision alert system with auto brake. Also has a blind spot warning, rear cross path detection. So it's at least the basic advanced systems to keep you safe on the road. Well, for those of you who are interested in having a plug-in for efficiency, but also are really talking about driving the vehicle hard, you might be asking about what is the performance, how much power does it have? Well, the combined powertrain delivers 228 horsepower, but in an all-wheel drive car like this with instantaneous torque to the rear wheels, that's pretty quick. 0 to 60, 6.5 seconds. Many claims 120 mile per hour top speed, but I can tell you this, when you get above interstate speeds, there's not a lot of quick acceleration left. But yeah, this isn't a car that you're really going to be buying to, tear down the Autobahn in, although it can do that very smoothly too. I like everything Mini's done with this particular Countryman. The style of it, just absolutely iconic. The interior is incredibly comfortable, and the efficiency of having the plug-in system is also really good. If there's one thing though where you might just gulp a little bit, it's a price. $45,850. But if you can afford it, I think you're really going to like the vehicle. Next week or another fun one. Until then, storm forward.